Hello, everybody, and greetings. This is Module 3 of the program Intercultural Communication Matters. I hope you're going to enjoy it because I've got a friend with me today. This module is all about communication differences, and we've got 3 sections to it, looking at the modules first, the differences, and thirdly, how we deal with them. And we're really lucky in having Stanley with us today, because Stanley is being educated in a grammar school in Rugby, where 80% of the children in the school are from a different heritage. That means their background reflects a different culture. They come from another country. Although some of them have been born here, they still, we know from research, will, in order to preserve their identity, take part in all the cultural ideas and customs of their heritage. So I'm going to ask Stanley if he'd like to tell us what it is like and tell us some of the different nationalities that you have in your school class.
In my school there's a lot of Asian and you have a lot of Europeans as well, but within those countries as well you have different cultures in terms of for example in India you have North Indians and South Indians who are very different culturally as well, because they've been brought up differently and they have their different ideas as well. When they in school you see they obviously the most cultures kind of come into a friend group together. So you have a lot of Indians who will be in a friend group together. But then the North and South Indians are also very different to each other within that friend group. But what I notice a lot is from coming from a village as well. In the town of Rugby, there's a lot of different in culture from a village life. So you have, for example, within friend groups, maybe I feel the town people are a lot more confident socially compared to village children or people I know from the village. But I also feel within a friend group in a town, you might have more of a kind of leader or leaders of a group compared to a village where I feel everyone is kind of involved the same amount within a group. But in a town, they may have one or two people who kind of take control a bit more. But in terms of different cultures religiously and from different countries, you also see in my school a lot of the school have put up things like prayer rooms for students that are maybe Muslims and Sikhs who have to pray more often. At lunch times and break times, they go to the prayer rooms, and often they go to the toilets as well, where some involve their prayers involve maybe need to wash their feet and things like that. So you often see people having to take time out of their day to do different things that you wouldn't see necessarily from a school that is fully white British. So you'll get to see a lot of differences there as well in terms of their religious reasons. But yeah, that's mainly what the differences I notice.
That's very interesting. How do you respond to that? Are you happy about this? Do you think it's a good thing to be learning about how other people behave from the basic school system?
Yeah, well, it is interesting to see the different ways people act to different scenarios compared to their background. As you get to see, like, I think it is a good thing that I get to see all this, because it has changed my perception of people compared to, I feel, a lot of my friends from the village have gone to a school where majority is white British, and I feel like I've seen more than what they've been able to see in terms of different cultures, and it's given me a lot more like intel into the world, really.
That's really good, Stanley.
Yeah.
And I think really shows that learning about other cultures in whatever way we can is very useful to us in the plural world. Thank you very much.
Yeah.